Let me show you a YouTube hack that's gonna give you guaranteed views and initial boost to every single long form video you upload to YouTube. This method is so powerful that we have used it to grow a YouTube channel to over 1 million subscribers and $200,000 earned on YouTube. Alright, so what I'm gonna show you might surprise you, so you can actually use this method to get views and traction to every single long form video you upload to YouTube. So what is this method? I call this method as funneling. So what you essentially do is you are funneling your viewers from short form video to your long form video. Let's see an example together. For example, this is a Reddit channel. You may have seen this kind of channels before on YouTube, like they post these Reddit stories. Let's check their short form video.
For 3 months, but I knew what was coming. Miss Blackwood, I need to get to the nurse, I said, already feeling the electricity building in my brain. I'm about to have a seizure.
So as you can see, this is like classical Reddit stories combined with a gaming content, and it's just posted as short. But when we check this box right here, this link, it's again repeating the name of the video, right? But this time it says full story. So when I actually click on that, as you can see, it just sends me to this long form video of the channel. And when I check the views, it's crazy. Almost 500,000 views comes to this, almost 500,000 views just for this long form video. All right. So obviously we see that this creator is actually funneling his short form viewers into long form video. But how he actually do that? Why people click on this, right? Because when we check the channel, as you can see, the average views still not bad, but not 500,000, right? Obviously, that long form video is an outlier. So how does he actually succeed this? So when we check and watch the full story in this short form content, at the end we see that
$30,000 needed for
the story is actually cut, and it is cut in a way that at that climax point the audience want to watch the rest of the story. So they are really desperate to see the rest of the story. So that's why they go to the full story section to see the full story in context. Let's see the final part of this video.
He didn't make it. That's when I knew we had to take matters into our own hands and destroy Miss Blackwood. Full story on channel, link below.
As you can see, full story on channel, link below. So this is more than enough to drive all that traffic into the long form video. So this short video got like around 6 million views, right? Even like 5% of that people click on the link, that means that this user, this creator, get like 300,000 views from just driving viewers from short to long form video. All right. So this long form video, right after the upload of short, it has started to get the views. All right, has started to get you attraction. So the method is really simple. Actually, you split your story in a way that you can actually create a short form video as part 1, and you can create a full story by combining the part 1 and part 2, all right, and post that as a long form video. So you have one short and you have one long, where you drive audience from short to long. All right, so generally what you do is you post the short form video first, and after a couple of hours, usually after just 1 hour is enough, you post the long video and you link them through the new feature that has been rolled out on YouTube last year. All right, so this was not actually available a few years back then, but a couple of years ago YouTube has rolled out this feature by linking shorts to long form video, and this way you can actually drive traffic from short to long. All right, let me show you in my YouTube settings how you actually do that. So when you post a short form video and when you go to the video details, there's a section here called related video. So when you click on that, it allows you to choose any long form video that you have posted on the channel, all right? So you can choose any of your own videos and it's just gonna link the content to your short form video. So it's gonna appear just right above your video name, all right? So this way you can
What rule did your
actually
teacher break? I was in music class when. What rule
drive
did your teacher break?
traffic to your long form content. But of course, the key idea is coming up with a story or with a script that you can split up into two parts, all right? Where part one is finished at climax point, at an engaging and exciting part where the audience need to go to the full part. They have got an intention to see the full story, all right? So you need to come up with this kind of stories, and it's not really easy to make every single script in your channel and turn into this part one, part two format. That's why we have built our own AI tool just for this purpose, all right? So you may have seen that we have got an AI tool called Direct AI. So in Direct AI, you can create YouTube videos in one click, all right? So we have started with implementing long form content in Direct AI, but later we have also implemented a feature called Duo Generator, where you can actually create this kind of part one, part two stories in literally one click. We have improved it, we have implemented it for our own use, and then we saw the benefits of it and we said that why not make it public, right? And share it with other people. So let me show you how you can actually create this kind of stories and this part one, part two format in just a click without dealing hours with scripts, writing scripts that's gonna end in the climax. Then you need to split that script into two and create two different videos, or short and long, and you need to make sure about the quality of the images. You need to use the same storyline and same image style, right? So it's a lot of work. So let me show you how you actually do that using the power of AI. So what you do is really simple, all right? So you go to the short section in Direct AI. So there are different short features here, short tools that you use. So Duo Generator is the one that we need for this purpose, all right? We have named it as Duo Generator. So you can literally see the guide here, but I'm going to show you everything step by step right now. So what you do is you first, obviously, you need to come up with a topic for your new video, all right? So these part one and part two styles can be used in like many niches. Here we see the niche of Reddit story, right? But it's not the only one that you can use, obviously. You can do it for horror stories. You can do it for health. You can do it for life stories. You can do for these action rescue stories. So there are like tons of niches that you can actually implement this. For full niche list, when you join Direct AI, go to this resources section. I have actually put a niche list over there. You can check all of the niches that you can make with Duo Generator, all right? So what you need to do is really simple, guys. You first need to come up with a topic, right? You click on Generate Topics, okay? So now what you can do is you can choose the content type, you can choose the source, and you can generate 10 new topics according to your selection. So what I want to do is I will go with a story. Obviously, you can go with informative as well if your niche is informative one, something like health, maybe. Yeah, you maybe you're gonna share a health tip, and you do not share it till the end of the video, and it just works with part one and part two. And if you are continuing with story, then you're gonna select the source, right? You can give a YouTube URL to take it as a reference, all right, For example, in our case, I will go with a niche of life stories. Let me show you a channel in that niche. So this is the life story niche. As you may have seen on YouTube, there are many videos like this. For example, man posts photos so everyone can see nightmare inside wife's coffin.
So everyone can see nightmare inside
So it
wife's.
just tells a story, and after at the end of the story, it just reveals that it was inside the coffin. So it's just about curiosity and stories of different people. All right, so I'm just gonna copy the link of this video, any of the video that I've seen on YouTube, right? Any viral video works fine. So just copy the link, go to my AI tool, choose the YouTube URL option, and paste my link and click on generate topic. So it's just gonna create new topics that I can use in my new video in this exact niche. All right, so it will come up with researching the topic, researching similar videos in this niche, and just generate 10 new ideas, 10 new topics that I can use in my new video. So as you can see, it's already generated. For example, hiker finds phone on trail, checks last photo taken, and immediately calls police. So as you can see, even from the topic, I can understand that it sparks some curiosity in audience, right? So I want to know what was that last photo is. So just click on that. There are many topics that have been generated like that. I'm just going to continue with this one. Content type is story. I'm going to select my voice. For example, I can go with Brian.
Hi, this is a premium voice demo for Direct AI.
It works fine.
How
I
does
can
it
also
sound?
add a background music if I want. For example, for a video like this, maybe something serious. All right, maybe emotional. It just depends on your taste. All right, I'm not gonna add any background music for now. For images that are gonna be used in the video, I've got some presets here. What I can also do is, if it's a special style like a cartoon style or Pixar style, I can upload my own photos by taking some screenshots from a reference video, right? So if I were to choose that, I would go to any example video, any viral video, I would take a screenshot and give them to the tool so it's gonna analyze and use that example style in my new video. But what I wanna do is I'm just gonna continue the realistic style for now. I will choose a normal AI model, that's fine. For image animation, I don't need any animations at all. It can just be images actually, especially in this niche. As you can see, they just use images
On the
in
other end of
long
the phone.
and short form
Add
videos.
them on Facebook.
So just images are fine, but I can also randomly animate a few images just to bring some dynamism. It's up to me. I'm gonna continue with some zoom effects, all right? And I can also review the images that before they're gonna be converted into a video, which is powerful, so I can make sure about the quality and reprompt if I need, all right, and change some scenes if I need. I can add some captions, okay? I can customize caption style like the position and all that stuff, which is really important for shorts, all right? So I'm gonna continue with the default and I go and click generate duo videos. So now what it's gonna do is, as you can see, there are two videos processing at the same time. It's gonna create the part 1 vertical video with call to action, all right, that I can use as short and post to YouTube as short. It will also give me the full version that I can post as a long form video, right? Then I will connect these two, link these two, and it will just drive traffic from short form to long form video. So after making all of the research about the topic, it will write the script in the exact same style of that viral video. It will create my hook, create my call to action, add my voiceover, add my images, combine all of these together and give me these final videos that I can download and upload to YouTube. So it's gonna be ready in a few minutes. And our videos are ready, let's check them out.
A hiker found a phone on a trail, but the last photo made him call the police immediately. Jake Chen was hiking.
As you
alone
can
over
see,
Ridge Mountain
in the intro I've got a hook
The
directly.
trail was empty.
Then the story goes on, let's check
It
the
was
last
timed
part.
full minute. Then he ran back down the trail as fast as he could, When he finally got signal, he dialed 911. What was in that photo? Click the like button and comment photo for part 2.
As you can see, to see what was in the photo, you need to comment, and you just need to click on that link to see the full story, basically. All right. So this is a call to action strategy where you make them comment, and when they comment, you also get the engagement for the short. So short also get that engagement and first traction, and it also goes viral. And in the comments, you just pin a comment saying that you can click the link in the below, like right below the title of the video, to see the full story. And that's what they do. And when they click on the link, they're gonna see this full
A
story.
hacker found a phone on a trail, but the last
So the
photo
first
shows
1 minute is actually the same, only it's
Chen's
like
hands
horizontal
started
instead of
shaking.
vertical.
He stared at the image for a full minute. When he finally got signal, he dialed 911. The image showed a young woman.
So as
He
you
got
can
signal,
see,
he dialed 911. What was in that photo?
what was in that
The
photo?
image showed a
Now it just continues the story. So let's see what was in the photo.
The image showed a young woman taking a selfie, but behind her in the frame was a man, partially hidden behind a tree, watching her, following her.
So as you can see, now as an audience, we know what was in the photo. Now I see the full story and I watch the full story, and the creator gets a long form view, all right, which is more powerful. And one of the good sides of this strategy is actually, guys, you literally get a higher RPM, because the audience that goes and watch these long form videos are actually watch the video till the end, right? So there's a high average view duration for your long form video, which results in higher RPMs. So we saw crazy RPMs with only 2-3 minute long form videos where we have seen like $10 to $20 RPM. I'm not kidding it, right? So it's actually possible to get high RPM with these even short, relatively short, like 2-3 minute long form videos, all right? Because there's a high view duration, high average view duration, and if your audience is also like older audience, right? So which watch this kind of stories, and they just result in a high RPM. And another thing is that you actually bypass the zero views problem with this method from day one, because if you do warm up properly, like a few days, and then start to post shorts, you actually get views on shorts. The problematic part is the long form side, right? So you cannot get long form views easily, and you cannot pass that zero views problem easily. But if you do this method, you just funnel the viewers from short to long, so you bypass that zero views problem as well naturally from day one. So that's another good thing about this method. So yeah, that was it for this video. That's how funneling works. If you want to try Direct AI and use Duo Generator, I'm going to put a link in below. You can check the tool with an additional 20% discount code. So that was it for this video. See you in the next tutorials.